How much longer are you going to tell yourself you're okay when you know that you're not? If you're anything like me, I know that you've learned to go about life putting on your strong posture and being everything to everybody, always saying, yes, I'll be there, when you know you don't have the capacity to do it anymore. You have all the degrees, or maybe you didn't decide to go to school anymore, but you're smart, you're capable, you're amazing, but something seems to be off with you. And you know what that is? Is you telling yourself, if I just pretend I'm okay and don't be honest with myself that I've changed and I want something different, then it'll be like it's always been. Nobody will notice. They'll still expect for me to just keep showing up, keep being what they need me to be. That doesn't work anymore. I'm 58 years old. I've lived my life in that state of existence as long as I can remember. Even when I learned different, I couldn't do different because I had built a muscle of being the chameleon that everybody, or I thought everybody needed me to be, so that they would stay around. So I would get the promotion. I would get the yes. But just like me, you know that that becomes exhausting. And here you are asking yourself, am I really tired? What's going on with me? Now I'm going to tell you something. You're not confused. You're changing. You're running out of the patterns that you put in place. Now, let me tell you what that means. When you keep doing something over and over again, whether it's based on a belief system or fear, it gets strong. And even though you're changing and you're not the same person, they are the same things that's still telling you what to decide, when to say yes, what to eat, what to wear, where to go, when to go, how to show up, not show up. Because we learned a long time ago how to exist, but many of us never learned how to live. At 58 years old, and unfortunately, it took a devastating phone call for me to decide to no longer wait for permission, but to really step forward, to really own my identity of who I am. I'm a woman, I'm a mother, I am a business owner, I'm a believer in Christ, but there's still so much more to me. And it took a phone call on January 3rd, 2026, that let me know that the time I had with my mom on this earth had been cut short. I was told a week later that she may have 6 weeks to 6 months, but I only had 3 more weeks with her. But I want to take you back to January 3rd because that's the day when time collided with my destiny. All the excuses I made as to why I couldn't fully say yes to myself and step into what I know I am on this earth to do, they went away. They disappeared. They lost their energy. They lost their power in my life. I don't want you to have to go through a devastating experience for you to really say to yourself, I'm tired. I'm tired of living this way. I don't want to live this way. I don't have the capacity to take on everybody's stuff because now the woman that I've become, she needs more. She desires more. She realizes that all those yeses she gave should have been a no. Now, that's not saying that you made mistakes because you lived the way you thought you were supposed to live and did what you thought you were expected to do. If you'll admit it to yourself, it's exhausting. It's so exhausting. But you know where the lack of energy comes from? It's doing something because you are expecting something that never comes. Bracing for impact so when the negative thing comes, you'll be okay is a lie. It puts you in fight and flight constantly. You're constantly on edge. And when you speak, that shows up. People think you have an attitude, but what you really have is an unheard voice in your own ear that says, you are meant for more. You are meant for greater. You have great purpose. And it's okay for you to change your lane. It's okay for you to change your decision. It's okay for you not to want to do or be this person anymore. I realized on January the 3rd that my excuses were just that. They were self-protection. But that day showed me that even if I continued to brace myself for impact, it was not going to protect me from life's hard moments. What it was going to do was keep me existing and in preparation mode to jump in to the double dutch bunch while they are turning the rope, waiting for me to leap in, to live my life, to say yes to myself, to stop trying to be the person who says just enough to get people's attention, but powerful enough for them to accept me. I don't know about you, but I don't have any more time to waste. And I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to step forward as the woman I am created to be, because my destiny is mine. Your destiny is yours. But you got to give yourself permission to accept it. But the first thing you're going to have to do is take ownership of the way you've been living. The lies you've been telling yourself, the things that you thought were protecting you are also destroying your heart, hiding you from yourself, causing you to be combative when you really want to say, can you hear me? Do you see me? Do you realize I'm not the same person? Well, you have to be the one to do that for yourself first before you expect other people to do it. So I just stopped by here to tell you, I know you're tired, girl. I was tired too. But one thing that's going to start the change is you give yourself permission to take ownership of those things you put in place for yourself that have lost steam in your life. You can keep saying yes when you don't want to. You can keep being everything that everybody else wants you to be. You can keep doing everything that you believe is expected of you to do. Or you can choose to own your true identity. Who are you? Not based on your titles or what you do, but who are you? Do you even know anymore? Do you realize who you are? Are you waiting for somebody to come along and push you to the front? Okay, well, I'm her. Step up. It's time. You don't have any more time. I'm not telling you that to bring fear to you. I'm waking you up so you can come out of the fog. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to the people around you. Stop pretending to be small, shrinking yourself when you are the powerhouse that somebody's waiting for. Now, you can go by this video and ignore everything I'm saying, and that's okay too. You got that right to do it. But do you want to keep existing? Or do you want to finally say, yeah, I'm not her anymore. I'm her now. I'm her. Yeah, I'm her. You know that woman you see in your dreams that's doing all these powerful things, being this powerful person? That's you. January 3rd was my arrival moment. Through tears, I arrived to me. When God introduced me to me. Through a devastating moment, that vision that we see all over social media where the flower begins to come through the concrete and still blossom, that was that moment for me. It's time for you to wake up to you. It's not about anybody else but you. And as you'll notice, I didn't take out any bloopers. You got the real me. Because trying to pretend perfection, trying to put on strength when you're feeling like you're breaking inside, that no longer works. That's not what we're doing. Not in 2026. You said this was your year? Okay, well, this message is for you. It's time's up. Time up. No longer pretending. No longer living by old beliefs. No longer living by old patterns because you thought you had to do that to brace you. It's time for you to get real with yourself. So I'm stepping out on faith. When we see others do bold things, we get permission to do bold things too. So here's your permission slip. I created an internal authority intensive. We're going to go through those patterns. We're going to be able to assess in what state you're living and why. Because you can say you want to change, you can make the steps to change, but until you do a diagnostic on your own system to understand, why am I living like this? Why do I believe like this? Why am I stepping up or stepping back like this? Those are the answers that you need to make the shift and the long-lasting pivots in your life to own your identity. Be who you're meant to be. Make the decisions based on who you are at your core, not who you became because of. Are you ready? Join me on April the 4th. Let's talk about it. We're not going to just talk about it. I'm going to give you tools that I have used in my own life and that I share with others to help them to step forward. Because when you come face to face with the pattern of surviving, of being a person who shrinks in her own life so she can become what other people need her to be, and you decide that no longer works for you and put in a plan and a strategy to step forward in your own life, you truly are that powerhouse that you see yourself to be. Click the link and join me on April the 4th, and let's go to work. It's time for you to step forward because there are people who need you, but you need you first.